This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Let's talk a little bit about neck pain and your injury. I mean, I know this sounds silly, but there's a lot of folks who are listening to this who have never had an injury like this. And of course, you famously won the Olympics with a broken freaking neck. And I think that,
yes, I did.
I think that injury happened in '95, but now you've had a few problems since then. As we get to '03 here, can you sort of describe what the challenge was like and what the pain was like to someone who maybe has never had an injury like this?
Well, there's really nothing you can do about it. It is what it is, and it affects your body. When you can't feel your arms and you're having pain shooting down your arms and you lose strength in your arms, it's something pretty serious. And it's really difficult to accept. You don't want to accept anything like that. You want to deny that it happened, and you want to get past it, and there's no way around it. You have an injury and you're going to have to let it heal, or you're going to have surgery.
What's a comfortable position at the time? Sometimes you hear guys say, oh man, I couldn't sleep laying down. I had to sleep in a recliner. I had to sleep sitting up. I can't get comfortable in this position or that position. Is any of that an issue here? Or is it just something where you physically can't do what you normally could in a match or in a gym?
Well, I couldn't sit up. I had to be laying down. No gravity, just on my back. The gravity was causing my neck to, hurt and swell. And, it was putting, the gravity was putting pressure on my nerves in my neck that were getting blocked from the discs. So, it was tough. It was a really hard thing to work through. And, the only way I could make it, feel relief was being on my back laying down.
Probably a lot of time on an inversion table too, right?
Yeah. The inversion table is good for the neck and back. And I was doing it quite a bit. So it does give you some relief. And, I couldn't use it at the time, but I started using a traction neck device once my neck healed. And that puts space in between your vertebrae so that your discs and your nerves are running fluently. And I started.
We should mention that less than 2 weeks after this match, you did wind up having surgery with Dr. Joe there in Pittsburgh. Tell us about your surgery and how you felt afterwards, or what your concerns were going in, or what can you tell us about that?
Well, this surgery was a success. It was a huge success. I felt relief right away when I woke up, and I asked the doctor, I said, what do I do to rehab now? He said, nothing. I was like, oh, wow. Yeah, I could just go back to working out. He said, yeah, you can work out today. I was like, wait a minute. How is this possible? He said, I fixed your neck. Your nerves are now running fluently down your arms. You have no more problems. You just have to be careful from the broken vertebrae. They're just cracked. You just have to be careful. You can't bump, you can't wrestle, but you can work out. You can lift and you can run. And I started training right away, right after surgery.
Let's also talk about the pulled hamstring. I read in the Observer that you pulled the hamstring just 20 seconds into WrestleMania.
Well, Brock, he's so damn strong. When we went to tie up the first time, he was nervous, and, he clutched me and he started pushing me really hard. And I was trying to push back, and, he pushed me all the way to the corner. And while I was pushing back, my hamstring just snapped. I pulled it, and it hurt like a son of a gun the whole match. But, I got through it. I can't believe that I was able to get through it with that. The worst thing ever happened is, when you're injured, you have a broken neck and then you injure something else. It's like, damn, what else is going to happen?
Right.
So I knew that I had to stay focused. I couldn't let that affect me, because we still had another 20 minutes left, and I had to pour it on and make sure that I backed up what I said I was gonna do. And I didn't want to disappoint Vince, and I didn't want to disappoint the fans. So I wanted to have the best match I could.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.